A couple of days ago, some real-world photos of the Galaxy Z Fold 7 in quite a brilliant blue color were posted online. I was unable to find the exact source for these images. A lot of people are just sort of reposting it without saying where they got it from. That makes it very hard to determine who actually originated these images. And honestly, they probably posted them anonymously because what it looks to me like is that this is someone posting pictures that probably should not be posting them. So hopefully they did not get burned by posting these images. Now, initially, I wasn't going to make a video and talk about these because we've seen most of these details in renders and in other ways already. But now there are some additional images, so I figured let's just look at all of the available images of the Z Fold 7 and kind of talk through them. So this is the first one, and guys, again, I've said it a million times, but it looks very, very thin. You can see the SIM tray there, and I think one interesting exercise is to look at the SIM tray on my Oppo Find N5, and you can kind of compare and contrast based on that. That should be, something that's a relatively similar size. I wish that they showed the USB-C port on this image, but they didn't. They went with this side of the device instead. You can also see how far that bezel is sticking up in the device to protect that screen, and you can see that little hinge area there as well. If we go to the next image, this is obviously how the device comes packaged, right? Like this is with the cover on top of it. Not much more that you can say about that image, but this next one, it's flipped over, and again, it's sitting inside the box, how it's going to arrive to you, and I think it actually looks really, really good. I love this blue color. They've gotten rid of the little rings on the cameras, which some people really didn't like. I didn't really care one way or the other, but I do think that this nice little silver accent around it probably does look a little bit better to me. If we were down at a lower angle, you could probably see how far this camera bump is jutting out of the back of this device. But again, guys, we've kind of seen this already. So yeah, looks great. It's definitely got a wider cover display, a larger cover display. It's definitely a wider and larger inner display. But I said that there were some additional images, and we're going to turn to an article on 9 to 5 Google to look at this. This is actually really, really funny. We have our first images of the device closed, and this is actually coming from an Amazon listing. Now, this Amazon listing is already gone. If you try to go there, it's already been taken down because I think that they realized what they did. But this screen protector company, Wiskin, has prematurely posted their images. 9 to 5 Google, grab them, and we can look at them. So looking at that first image, I'm going to keep saying it, guys, it looks very, very thin, right? So we've heard the rumors when it's closed, it's going to be, somewhere just shy of 9 millimeters is apparently what we're expecting, and that does bring it to within about 1 millimeter of something like the Galaxy S25 Ultra. I do want to say that this does look kind of strange to me, right? Like, is the screen sort of sitting on top of the frame, of the body, if you will, and then this screen protector is on top of that? Like, I'm not really sure what's going on there. When I look at my Z Fold 6, which has a screen protector on it, it doesn't really look like that at all, so I'm not exactly sure what to make of that specific appearance there. If we go to the next image, you can see that they're doing some sort of test for like water rolling off of it. Maybe it's got some kind of hydrophobic coating. Again, you can see here the camera bump sticking out of the back a little bit far. And then down here in the corner, this looks a little bit strange as well. Does that look like it's curved or something? There's something weird looking with this image anyways. This is very similar to the first image, but I think we have a little bit of a better, clearer shot of that USB-C port, which is, again, barely the thickness of the device. Absolutely insane. Power button and volume rocker, and then again, we have a look of this screen protector sitting on top of the device. Last but not least, they are attempting to stab the phone, and once again, we do have that same sort of like bump on a bump thing going on the screen, which, again, I don't really know what that means. Just for fun, let's jump over to Amazon and search Galaxy Z Fold 7 screen protector and see if we see anything else. Right here up at the top, this looks like there might be some promise here. So we'll see if anybody else has done something particularly stupid and shown the device. And it kind of looks like here, Natbach maybe has done something similar. Although I think that this corner is not actually going to be quite that sharp. I don't think that's quite accurate, but the rest of this, you know, kind of, sort of. Now this one looks quite close, but the LED flash is actually in the wrong location. It should be a little bit lower than that. Yeah, look at that USB-C port. That is definitely not a correctly sized device. It's close, but the USB-C port is too, there's too much room around it. Now this one actually looks pretty close. The flash is in the right location. The buttons are in the right location. Let's flip over here. Yeah, that looks relatively close. It's kind of crazy that we don't get more of these leaks popping up, because it's clear that, you know, obviously if you're making a case, you're making a screen protector, you have to know what the device is going to look like to be able to do that. So it's kind of crazy that this doesn't happen even more than it does, and it happens a lot. You could literally do this all day. You could go through listing after listing after listing. They have all completely blown the cover of this device. There are so many of these on Amazon, it's not even funny. So this is pretty funny. While Liskin did remove their screen protector, they forgot to take down their camera lens protector. It's still there. And you've got a really clear view of the camera bump, the camera setup here as well. Here is the device again. You've missed one, guys. You forgot you had one more that you needed to get rid of. Oops. Man, look at that camera bump. That's crazy. It's like a camera camel. So you've actually even got a little handy video showing how to install these things, and that's interesting. But yeah, that LED flash is in the wrong location, so there are some details about this that may be incorrect. But by and large, I think that this is going to be as accurate as any of the other 47 leaks of the Z Fold 7 that I've just shown you. Oh, that actually looks more real. But again, the flash is in the wrong. That must be the Z Fold 6. Yeah, that's got to be the Fold 6. So guys, there you go. We are at a place now on July the 4th, only 5 short days out from the Galaxy Unpacked event, where we know exactly what this device is going to look like. We have seen it from every possible angle. Software is going to have to be the surprise at this event. If you want to reserve your Galaxy Z Fold 7, please do use my link in a pinned comment down below. Doing that, of course, doesn't cost you anything, and you aren't promising to spend any money. All you're really doing is giving them your email address, and in exchange, they're going to send you an email when the Fold 7 launches. If you then buy the phone, you're going to get some enhanced trade-in value on your older devices, and you're also going to get $50 towards accessories for the device should you then purchase it. So that might get you a case, or halfway to one of those S Pen cases that I really hope actually really do exist, guys. Exciting stuff. Kind of running out of things to even say about the appearance of this device, because we've seen it and we've said it before already, but I know you guys like to get hyped up about it as much as I do, so here's a video to do exactly that. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more content like this, and until next time, stay nerdy, my friends.